Hi, my name is Giselle Galvez Peralta. I want to take a minute and ask, have you ever wondered how listening works? The purpose of listening is to be able to understand and comprehend what an individual is saying. Listening is helpful to build relationships and enhance your learning. There are many different ways of listening, like relational, analytical, and critical. Um, Listening can also be used in press conferences, well, pretty much everywhere, but where we mostly use the listening is like office conferences. For example, sometimes we ask ourselves, is this individual making their point clear, or is this message making sense? Relational. Relational is a listen we listen to understand and connect to others with their feelings and emotions, but we don't just listen to them for their words. We focus on them, and we just strengthen and build a better relationship with just listening and just analyzing their emotions. Critical. When we use critically listening, we listen carefully to the message, but we also evaluate or judge on that message, and it helps us decide whether that message is logical, believable, and it's worth accepting it. Lastly, analytical. We listen to understand the full message, and we listen to all the details an individual is saying. We not just listen to it, but our mind breaks down by small part. For example, like evidence, points, key ideas, or connections. All of that matters for our brain to really visualize on the message, and it helps um and analytical listening helps on like problem solving or forming an opinion. And then to sum up what we've been talking about, which is like relational, critical, and analytical, we um we viewed how all those different types of listening use different events, which one which for relational we just connect to people's feelings, and we really just visualize on how they use their words by showing them how they actually feel. But for listening, it's just like a big impact on what they're really feeling. And then critical, which is like we evaluate and like judge the opinion or message or point information. We like visually think of the message, and we just think think carefully whether that message is being really believable and worth agreeing to it. And then analytical analytical, which is a bigger impact because we actually understand the full message, but we also break it down in tiny parts, which is like I mentioned, like the evidence, key points, main ideas, and connections. They they connect to forming an actual opinion. So yeah, altogether, overall listening not just really focuses on different each parts, but listening can also help us communicate with others connect with others very deeply and like deep conversations, or it's whether like sharing our feelings, or it's like either press conferences, but just overall it helps really good on our communication with others and how we can really have help out and do better for listening. And thank you.